Welcome back to Inside Tennessee, and today we have two candidates seeking your vote for Knox County School Board District 9. We welcome incumbent candidate Amber Roundtree and her challenger Christy Christie. Thank you both for being here. All right, well, we're going to start off. Let's talk a little bit about why you're running. We'll start with you.
Okay, so I have triplets that just graduated from Southwell High School last May, and they thrived in South Knoxville schools. We started at Bonnie Kate, where I volunteered starting in kindergarten, and what kind of started as a few hours a week kind of became a passion for being an advocate for the kids in South Knoxville and the schools in South Knoxville. And now that they've graduated, I have a little more time on my hands, and a lot more time on my hands. And you know, I've had a lot of encouragement from other parents and educators, and you know, I just like to continue to serve our kids in our schools.
Thank you. And your platform?
Well, I'm happy to be here, and I'm currently serving as Vice Chair of the Knox County Board of Ed, and running again to continue the good work that I've already done for our schools in South Knoxville. So just a few of those things that I'm proud to share that I've been able to accomplish for South Knoxville. We have completed some rezoning that allows our kids to attend schools closer to their homes. We have completed an amazing renovation at Southwell High School Library, thanks in part to a very generous donation from Randy Boyd, and that was a dream project for me as a librarian by training to get to be a part of that. We've expanded our community schools program in South Knoxville. We've improved our ACT scores due to the hard work of our teachers and staff. And I also chaired the superintendent search committee and helped with the hiring process of Superintendent Bob Thomas. And so I'm looking forward to continuing that good work. I still have a laundry list of things I would love to do. And so I am a librarian by trade, but I'm also a mother, and my oldest son will be starting kindergarten. I think I'll blink. He's 3.5 now, so it'll be right around the corner. And I have a younger son as well, and I'm also finishing up my doctorate in education right now. So I really, education and my passion for public schools is my life's work.
Well, you beat me to my next question about what you have accomplished, so I'll ask you what you hope to accomplish.
Well, I think that it's great. We have a lot of great schools in South Knoxville. We have a great community. And I think it's important to celebrate all the successes, but there is still a lot of work to be done. We could be doing a lot better in reading and math. Our graduation rate could definitely be a lot better. We have a lot of cuts to our career and technical education programs, which, you know, not all our kids are going to go to college. And, you know, it's just as important to prepare them for, you know, jobs and careers after high school. And I think we kind of did a disservice to them when we cut those programs. So I would like to see more career and technical education programs brought back into the schools.
Sure.
Is that something that is done on a local basis, or is it state? Does it require the state to do something out of the State Department of Education, more career and technical?
Yeah, I think it's kind of left at the school level a lot of times, but you know, that puts the principal in a difficult position, because then, you know, you've got huge achievement gaps, and you might have to choose between a math teacher and an audit body. You know, and what I would like to see, you have a career and technical education budget, but those positions aren't necessarily protected in that budget. So if we're going to build classrooms to teach these skills, you know, we kind of need to make sure we're going to have teachers. You know, otherwise we're wasting money to build them, and then, you know, have to sacrifice that position.
So I think an important part of that is that we have empowered, through the superintendent, our principals to have autonomy to make those decisions at the school level. And so I'm sure you all know that budget time is always difficult and challenging, and I think some of those challenges have resulted in programs being discontinued. But I will say that's one thing that I'm actually currently working on with Principal Berry, to come up with some, you know, in the absence of an excess of funding, having creative ways to build partnerships with our local businesses. And so one thing that we already participate in is the Ride and Decide program, which is an opportunity for kids to ride along with a skilled tradesperson over a summer. They get paid for that, and then they get the hands-on experience of what is it like to be a plumber or an HVAC tech, because I agree, not every child is going to go to college, and we need plumbers and skilled tradesmen.
And they make a lot of money.
And they do make a lot of money. So I think it's a great career path for our kids, and that's one program that I would like to see more of our kids take advantage of.
Amber, what do you do in your spare time?
I run in my spare time. I'm a runner too. I push my boys in a jogger, and I run and research things for the school board and try and work on, increasing literacy in our community. That's a passion of mine. I'm also part of, as a board member and a Doc student, the Connect Knox group that's really focusing right now in how can we improve literacy in our community, because I believe it takes a whole community to improve literacy.
Okay. Well, thank you both for being here. We're going to talk a little bit more when we come back. You're watching Inside Tennessee. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.